Today is the international event, so we are ready for doing globally, especially Persada University. Our student very good, and we are so proud of you. And we believe that in the future you will be succeed in doing internationally after your graduation. All right. Thank you very much for coming today, and hopefully this event will have beneficial for us, for faculty, for the presenter, and also for the students. So all of us hopefully can learn what the important things of the message for this event today. All right, thank you very much for coming. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for the inspiring and welcoming remarks, Dr. Khairul.
Okay, and Kayla, that was pretty magnificent and wonderful welcome speech from Dr. Khairul Anwar. And he said, don't be hesitate if you have any questions. And next, we are delighted to invite the representative from Misamis University, the Philippines, to deliver the opening remarks. Please welcome with a big round of applause.
Okay, so before I enter in this room, somebody asking, how are you? But earlier this morning, I actually see a word that will gonna somehow describe our feelings. And if that word is somehow familiar, maybe you can also recite that kind of word. I feel supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Can you repeat that word? No, maybe the next day around. But to somehow make use of the very short term for that, I'm very happy and excited to meet you all. Okay, so to our rector of Universitas Persada Indonesia, Y.A.I, Dr. Eshri Astuti Indrayati, Dean of Faculty of Economics and Business, faculty and dear partners in academic excellence, good morning. Salamat pagi. On behalf of Misamis University, Philippines, I am deeply honored to stand before you today as we mark a significant milestone in our shared pursuit of global learning and collaboration. The signing of our Memorandum of Agreement and the commencement of our 14-day faculty exchange program with Universitas Persada Indonesia, Y.A.I. Today's event is more than just a ceremonial signing. It is a celebration of friendship, mutual respect, and the shared commitment of our two institutions to broaden the horizon of higher education. Through this partnership, we aim not only to exchange knowledge and expertise, but also to strengthen cultural understanding and foster academic innovation and transcend borders. We are grateful to Universitas Persada Indonesia, Y.A.I, for your warm welcome and gracious hospitality. Your generosity and openness remind us that education truly knows no boundaries. In the next 2 weeks, we look forward to meaningful discussions, collaborative learning, and experiences that will enrich our teaching, research, and professional growth. As educator, we believe that partnership like this empower us to create greater impact, not only within our universities, but also in the communities we serve. Let this collaboration be a symbol of our shared vision to nurture globally competent, socially responsible, and future-ready educators and students. Once again, thank you for this opportunity to learn and grow together. May this MOA signing mark the beginning of a long and fruitful partnership between Misamis University and Universitas Persada Indonesia, Y.A.I. Terima kasih and maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much for the kind words and message of collaboration. Now we move on to the MOA signing ceremony between Universitas Persada Indonesia Y.A.I and Misamis University. This ceremony marks the beginning of the stronger academics partnerships between the two universities.
Okay, Kayla, with this one, we kindly invite the representatives from both universities to come forward for the signing session, please.
Congratulations to both institutions. May these collaborations bring continuous growth and success.
Okay, and now we will have a photo session with all participants and guests. Please follow the committee's instructions for the group photo after the signing session. Please, all participants to stand up and take a group photo.
Okay, thank you everyone. Please be seated as we continue to our next agenda. Gue ya. And now, Ivan, we are going to begin the general lecture session 1 with the theme Misamis University Practice in Business Planning from Generating Business Ideas to Pitching, and the domain of higher education transformed through customized learning experience for students' engagement, Society 5.0 education, and future career preparation.
Okay, Kyla, that was pretty intriguing topic, and we are honored to welcome our distinguished speaker, Ms. Rin Angeli Kayanpat from Misamis University and Dr. Harry Susilo from Universitas Persada Indonesia, Y.A.I. Please give them a warm round of applause.
With our friend, we change this position.
Yeah.
This yours, this mine. Go back harmony. As we are again,
Okay.
do we first or your first?
I think it's my turn first.
Okay.
That will be the first one.
Yeah. Please.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Salamat pagi. My respect to the Rector of Universitas Persada Indonesia, Y.A.I, Rector Urshri Astuti Indrivati, MS PhD, Administration, Faculty, Staff, and students. Good morning. So I will be talking about students' innovation, entrepreneurship, cultivating vision through business plan development. So basically, I would be sharing with you our practices in developing a business plan. So the rapid technological change and global economic transformation made the higher education challenge to go beyond conventional classroom instruction and foster real-world innovation among students. Recognizing this paradigm shift, the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration program in the Philippines of Misamis University embraces a forward-thinking initiative of instructional development through students' innovative entrepreneurship, cultivating vision through business plan development. This program seeks to bridge the gap between academic learning and practical enterprise creation by nurturing students to become future-ready entrepreneurs equipped with creativity, resilience, and sense of social responsibility. So we try to incorporate those characteristics towards our program. The implementation of these initiatives builds upon earlier experiential learning models that immerses our fourth-year BSBA students in industry-based research, community engagement, business venue creation, product development, investor networking, and sustainability planning. Through this holistic approach, the program integrates theory into practice, so we apply our theoretical knowledge into practice that empowers students, entrepreneurs across major fields. We have marketing management, business economics, financial management, and human resource management to design viable business plans that embody both profitability and purpose. Unlike traditional business plan requirements that focuses merely on academic compliance, so we just create a business plan so that we can pass the subject. So in our case, we try to shift from this traditional way into a newer way, a newer version. So the Misamis University approach transforms business planning into a comprehensive advocacy for sustainable and community-centered development by encouraging projects that address pressing local challenges that aligns for sustainable and community-centered development. It aligns directly with the UN SDGs, or the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, by encouraging the project that address pressing local challenges such as environmental sustainability, livelihood creation, agricultural innovation, and digital inclusion. Through this transformative process, students evolve into a beacon of innovation and community empowerment, demonstrating that entrepreneurship can serve as a powerful catalyst for inclusive growth. From 2023 to 2025, Misamis University has continuously cultivated a strong culture of innovation and entrepreneurial excellence. Through its students' innovative entrepreneurship, cultivating vision through business plan development initiative, this sustained commitment has significantly uplifted the university's quality standards of education and simulation. So as you can see in the picture, we have there the product demonstration as well as business pitching. So these students have consistently evolved into powerful business pitchers, capable of transforming visionary ideas into sustainable, socially relevant ventures with concrete and empirical research and development in these respective product categories of their choice, from careful scrutiny of the panel members and industry practitioners. So basically, they would be presenting their products to the different panel members, and the panel members will scrutinize their papers as well as the product that they will be presenting. As Misamis University strengthens its strategic commitment to building a dynamic hub for entrepreneurial innovation, its consistent participation in Business Idea and Development Awards, or the BIDA 2025, stands as a testament to its mission in transforming this business education into a platform for creativity, sustainability, and community impact. So this activity is organized by Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. So this is a group of business individuals, and they have created this event for business students to present different products, different ideas that investors will invest in. So Misamis University participated in that one. So BIDA is one of the most prestigious national competitions. It celebrates the ingenuity, entrepreneurial potential of young Filipinos across various academic institutions. With this year's theme, Bridging Eras, Innovating the Past, Transforming the Future. So this is the theme of the BIDA. So we need to bridge the era from the past and then transforming it into the future. It was held on September 29, 2025, McKinley Town Center in Taguig City. The event served as a powerful convergence of the nation's most innovative business schools and student entrepreneurs, fostering a culture of excellence, collaboration, and purposeful innovation. In this competitive arena, Misamis University rose to national prominence, demonstrating not only technical competence, but also deep sense of vision and social responsibility. From the rigorous preliminary round, so we have preliminary round, so that filtered from 100 schools down to top 8. So we have participated. So we're included in the top 3 finalists. So the university's representative consistently showcased exceptional creativity. We have strategic thinking and market relevance. So we culminate this one into 2 championships. So we finished in 2 championships for the different categories and won 2nd place in the top 100 schools in the Philippines. So basically, now this business plan that we have cultivated from traditional down to the new program that we have, it's evident that our student really can compete in the national level. So the program process in creating the objective of the program is we want to have the benefit. We want to envision that our students, the BSBA students, be more creative. So by having the business plan, they can create ideas into a different or a unique product that is different from the existing one. Second, innovative in the way that you can think of a product that could be used for the community. And adaptive and responsible business planners in attaining a sustainable community and environment that will be used in the future. Okay, so next, so we have the objectives of the program. So first, develop feasible and through this collaborative and interactive environment, the BSBA students are facilitated to meet the following objective. First, we need to develop feasible, meaning viable, and research-based business plans using raw material locally available so that the students can craft actionable plans and business opportunities. So in our locality, we would be finding a raw material that is available in our local, and then we can create a product out from that. Second, we need to design research-based business products wherein the students translate theoretical knowledge into tangible market-ready products that is sustainable. So we are not stopping there in creating or in finding what product we will make, but also we need to make sure that the product that we are making is marketable, meaning our consumers, the customers, really need the product. Okay? Third, achieve mastery in marketing communication skills. Students hone their ability to articulate and express ideas effectively, ensuring that business proposals meet the expectation of the potential investors and resonate with the target markets. So basically, how can we pitch our businesses or our business plan to the different investors so that our investors will be enticed or there will be, they want to invest in that business that you are presenting to them. Fourth, search and engage with investors for collaboration through business pitching presentation. And this is a form of public gathering that persuades investors to support and realize the plan. So basically, our university, especially our college, we would be having our business pitch together with the alumni and also business owners so that they can present their ideas, and then probably we can find investors from those audiences. Next, we have the program process with regards to the program. First is program organization and consultation. So basically, the facilitator, as you can see there, it's all about thinking what would be the idea together with the facilitator or the faculty in that certain class. So basically, they would be having a one-on-one discussion, consultation, whether that idea that they have is really good. Okay. Second, business plan development. So in this case, students were trained to create after they have the idea of what product they would be producing. They will now create a business plan. So that's the business plan development. So that's the second process. The third process is the promotional communication training, wherein there would be multiple training sessions to strengthen the presentation and articulation skills of the different participants. So basically, we would be training our students how to pitch the business, how to deliver the presentation about the product. Next is the competition participation. So basically, from our local, we would go to the national, which is on the center of the Philippines, which is in Manila. So we participated in a competition there. So that's the fourth process. And then fifth process, through this competition participation or through the program process, we have here the entrepreneurial skill enhancement. So through that process, we can see that our students will have an enhanced skill about entrepreneurship or about business. Okay? Are you good? Okay, next is...
Maybe your speed is more slow.
Oh, slower. Okay. Slower. Okay. So why implement the student entrepreneur strategic marketing consultation program? So why does Misamis University implement this program to our students? First, we need to bridge the gap between the theory and the practice. So we want to apply our students with the theory that they have, the knowledge that they have in theory into practice. Okay? So it's different if you have the theory and then you put it into practice. Okay? Second, enhancing practical competencies. So because of this program, it will enhance the competencies of the different students that are enrolled in that certain subject. Third, address key challenges, because as what I have said, those different business plans addresses the UN, the United Nations Sustainable Growth Development goals. So therefore, we can address key challenges. And then innovative learning approach, because the students will be able to think what product they want to create, as well as they would be having a brainstorming as to how can they create the product, how can they market this product to the different customers as well as different investors. Okay? Next is a real-world readiness, because technically, in theory, it's different in the real-world application. That's why in our program, we want to implement this one for our students to be ready in the real-world scenario. So in the future, if they would be working, they will be ready. Okay? So next. So we have here Vert Dynamics. This is one of the business plan that is participated in the BIDA. So this is in the agriculture category. So the company name is Vert Dynamics. So the product is made from waste fruit. So in this project, the Vert Dynamics, this is authored by Christine Haleco and Cheryl Lee Fabian, under the mentorship of my colleague, Mr. Yolando Idoliantes, and they have championed, so they win the competition. So they have developed an organic feeds for the pigs, okay, poultry, the pigs, and then to promote both sustainable and ethical farming practices that address the gap between the agriculture production system. Okay, Okay, so next is non-food category. So this is Earth Touch. The company name is Earth Touch. The product is a Band-Aid, but with a guava fruit, guava leaf. So basically, they would create a Band-Aid and then it will be applied in your wound if you have a wound. Okay, so this Earth Touch was authored by Vince Reyes and Ira Amorado, and then guided by Mr. Ariel Apau. This envisioned a natural wound healing patch derived from guava leaves, combining scientific innovation with traditional medicinal knowledge as embodiment of sustainability rooted in Filipino ingenuity. So in our culture, if we have wound, we will use the guava leaf. So they have combined the guava leaf into a Band-Aid, the patches, so that it will be easier for the wound to heal. Okay, next, another product that is presented in the BIDA or in the national competition is Tres Vulgares. So Tres Vulgares, it is technology category, authored by Michelle Orhe and Saimerkin Magadan. It is coached by yours truly, and they captured second place in a pioneering concept of multifunctional bamboo-based faucet in integrating UVC LED technology. So basically, the faucet that you have, now it will be filtered into this, the product that they have. And it has UVC LED. And the product, they have tested that one, and then the water solution or the water that they have, it passed into an examination that the water can be drink. It is drinkable. So that is the last product. And then other than that, we also have the different products that we have. Next, so the contextual process for coaching were trimmed down from the following. So this is the process of coaching the different students on how they can create the business plan. First, we began with the market analysis. So we would be studying the market as to the product is viable to the different customers. Is there a need for that product to be presented in the market? Second, through strategic marketing consultation, student research effective methods for processing, preserving, and marketing the product. So in that way, we also coach them on how can we process the product that they want, how can we preserve, and how can we market? How can we present this product to the different customers that we have? And then next, findings guided the creation of product prototypes and design aligned with market trends and sustainability goals. So basically, the products that we have, we need to make sure that the product that we have can address the UN SDGs. Okay, next, the college department provided strong support by offering mentorship, business pitch guidance, and access to laboratory facilities and research resources. So basically, our college will help our students on how can they present, how will they create the product, how will they market the product. And next, faculty coordinated schedules to ensure smooth consultation without disrupting classes, motivating students to excel. And last is this collaborative effort will combine innovative product development and institutional support, ensured that our business plan is feasible, meaning it's good, profitable, meaning you have a profit out from that business that you have, and it is sustainable. It can sustain in the future. Okay? Next, the integration the integration of BIDA competition in enhancing students' entrepreneurial development. So what would be the benefit that we get from joining that national competition? First is the annual BIDA, the annual Business Idea and Development Awards competition in Manila. It inspired the creation of strategic marketing consultation program. So how can we market? No, so we will create a program, consultation with regards to how to market a certain product. Next, second, it provided a national platform for showcasing innovative business ideas and motivating students and faculty to enhance entrepreneurial students' skills. So basically, it will give us a venue for the students to showcase, to show their skills and business planning. Next, the program was aligned with BIDA's rigorous standards, promoting excellence, competitiveness, and experiential learning among BSBA students. And next, the competition gives us a venue for a real-world application and investor engagement. Again, because the national competition, the students will participate in that competition. They will present again the different products. That's why that is a great avenue or great venue for them to show what product they will invest in. Next, students receive faculty mentorship, pitch training, and collaborative feedback. And lastly, turning ideas into action and moving beyond traditional learning. So basically, Misamis University, from traditional learning, we go beyond that one. So before, we only have theoretical business concepts, meaning that's all about what's in the book. Second, the strategic marketing consultation, it bridges the gap, develop a research-based, community-oriented business plan. So the business plan now that we have is a research-based. Third, it enhances students into innovation, critical thinking, and socio-economic awareness. And we also have the success stories of our students or our alumni. We have they have the product Bamboo Essential, wherein the tumbler is from a bamboo tree. So they have the tumbler, that one, and then that also have UVC LED that can kill the bacteria of the water. And then the program empowers the students to apply their learning beyond the classroom. It develops their skills, their confidence, their self-esteem, and mindset to innovate and lead through impactful business ideas. So basically, moving forward, it aims to strengthen partnerships with industries, not only in the school, but also different business owners, local businesses, and government agencies to enhance access to the real-world opportunities with a focus on sustainability, scalability, and global collaboration. To conclude, the students' innovative entrepreneurship, cultivating vision through business plan development program of MU or Misamis University has proven to be a transformative platform that bridges academic learning with real-world entrepreneurial experience. So basically, this program helps our students to be more confident, to create innovative ideas, new products, and viable business ventures. That would be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Rian Angeli. Okay. But it's not enough, and in the beginning of scientific forum, you must introduce yourself first, because we don't have moderating. Please, your CV, you have, yeah, come, your profile. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Rian Angeli B. Kayanpat. I am a certified public accountant in the Philippines. And before I end my presentation, there is a sample business presentation from our school. So I would like you to see that one.
Good day, Business Idea and Development Awards 2025. I am Christine R. Halaco and Cherry T. Fabian, proud business students from Misamis University, Misamis City. We're here to present a sustainable business idea in the field of agriculture category. As the world advances and populations rise, the demand for food grows higher every day. But here lies the challenge. Hog farming, as the main source of pork on our tables, becomes too costly to sustain. Nearly 70% of farmers' expenses go to feeds, which drain their income. In the Philippines, hog raising is a vital industry, with backyard farmers supplying over 70% of the nation's pork. While farmers struggle with rising costs, other crises unfolds in silence. Millions of tons of food are wasted each year. They are piled up in landfills, which release harmful greenhouse gases. With these environmental concerns, farmers struggle to raise their hogs in impractical ways, which pave the way for the environment to pay for its price. In this vein, it calls for postulating concerns. How can Filipino hog raisers survive and thrive when the very feeds they depend on are becoming unaffordable? On the other hand, how can our communities thoroughly secure a sustainable future when mountains of food are wasted? While farmers even struggle to feed their livestock and families go hungry. These are the challenges we set out to solve. Introducing Verb Dynamics. Verb Dynamics is a portable and organic solution that redefines food waste as a resource while empowering farmers to stay organic and protect the future of agriculture. Verb Dynamics carefully aligned its quest for sustainable development through supporting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, most notably SDG 12, Responsible Consumption and Production, as we recycle food waste like vegetables, azolla, and eggshells into high-quality feeds, creating a circular economy where nothing is wasted. Verb Dynamics also supports SDG 2, Zero Hunger, by lowering feed costs for more affordable pork. SDG 8, Decent Work and Economic Growth, help to boost farmers' income and creating jobs. SDG 9, Industry, Innovation, and Infrastructure through our technology and processes. And SDG 13, Climate Action by reducing methane emission from food waste. We must also face reality. Livestock farming itself contributes to environmental harm. Animal waste emits methane and nitrous oxide, while conventional feeds depend on resource-intensive crops like corn and soy. With its sustainable solution and organic hog raising campaign, Verb Dynamics responds by turning food waste into feed, composting byproducts, and reducing dependence on imported ingredients, wherein the crop and wasted materials that were produced by our local public market will be outsourced or collected. In doing so, we make hog farming more sustainable, affordable, and responsible. At the heart of Verb Dynamics is Proteras wine, a pelletized feed that combines cabbage, squash, moringa, azolla, and eggshells into a nutrient-rich formula. Each ingredient is carefully chosen: cabbage for fiber, moringa for protein, squash for energy, azolla for rapid growth, and eggshells for calcium. These eco-friendly ingredients make Proteras wine safe for pigs, beneficial for farmers, and sustainable for the environment. To meet the diverse needs of hog raisers, 3 specialized product lines are created: Protera Slim for piglets, Protera Grow for development, and Protera Boost for finishing. Each is designed to improve weight gain, strengthen immunity, and maximize farmer productivity.
The 8-step process ensures safety and consistency at every stage. Selecting raw materials, cleaning and chopping, drying to preserve nutrients, grinding, mixing with moringa powder, eggshell powder, molasses and salt, pelletizing, storing in silos to prevent spoilage, and packaging into 50-kilogram sacks. This systematic process guarantees that Protera's wine is safe, reliable, and sustainable from start to finish.
To validate the business viability, the market survey revealed a promising figure of 93.3% among hog raisers who expressed their willingness to purchase Protera's wine that Vertdynamics will produce in Misamis City. On the other hand, over 90% showing preference for all 3 product lines, making these products a viable resource. This proves that Protera's wine is exactly what the market is waiting for. Ideally, the facility can produce 7,200 units annually, operating 5 days a week, with every stage optimized for efficiency.
Noteworthy to this end, the acquisition of raw materials are outsourced from the waste of local farmers and local public markets to ensure economic efficiency and sustainability. To operationalize the business, Vertdynamics requires a capital investment of 880,000 pesos, which will be shared equally among its 4 partners.
Based on its financial analysis, the business can achieve a return on investment of 4 to 7% with a payback period of 10.88 months, indicating that the business is financially viable and provides investors a promising return. Each 50-kilogram sack is priced at 980 pesos, which is comparatively lower than those feeds offered by the local agri-vet supplies that range from 1,250 pesos to 1,300 pesos per sack. From its solid marketing standpoint, the sales is projected to grow by 2% annually, and the demand accelerates from 2.9 billion units in 2026 to 3.2 million in 2030, proving that Vertdynamics is both sustainable and profitable.
To ensure adoption and growth, Vertdynamics employs a multi-channel marketing strategy. It will strategically partner with agri-vet stores, cooperatives, and wholesalers as key distribution partners, while also engaging farmers through live demonstration, starter kits, and in-store promotions. At the same time, the optimization of digital platforms such as Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube will be integrated to create targeted campaigns, share success stories, and build lasting brand loyalty. By combining grassroots engagement with digital visibility, Vertdynamics positions Protera's wine as not just a product, but movement towards sustainable hog farming.
The business pricing strategy combines cost-based and value-based methods. Using the cost-based approach, a 50-kilogram sack costs about 650 pesos to produce, with markup of 60%, making its relative price of 980 pesos per sack. In this vein, it is associated as competitive and profitable. Subsequently, the business also adopted value-based pricing, reflecting the real benefits to farmers: affordability, sustainability, and high-quality feeds that reduce expenses, improve productivity, and support long-term profitability. Through this balanced approach, it strives to attain sustainability and economic efficiency.
Beyond profitability, Vertdynamics proved its socio-economic feasibility by addressing critical issues. It lowers feed costs for backyard hog raisers, boosts farmers' income, and creates new jobs in production, distribution, and community engagement.
For sustainable practices, the business aspires to reduce food waste by minimizing methane emissions and supports national and global goals for food security, economic growth, and climate action.
Vertdynamics is more than just a business. It emphasizes sustainability and ethics, prioritizing responsible practices, reducing food waste, and minimizing ecological impact while ensuring profitability and long-term growth.
In this postulating question, when you see food waste, do you see garbage or do you see opportunity? At Vertdynamics, we see possibility to transform waste into value, lowering feed costs, reducing waste, and safeguarding our environment.
We see the chance to transform agriculture in Misamis City and beyond, to feed pigs sustainably, to feed families affordably, and to feed the future responsibly. Because every sack of Persada's wine is more than just a feed. It is a hope, innovation, and progress.
Work Dynamics is ready to grow as the process is proven with its promising market and the numbers are solid. Together, let us help upscale a hog feed industry that's set to thrive for community development, well-being, and profit sharing without compromising our environment. Be part of this promising journey at Work Dynamics of Misamis University, where green innovation meets lasting transformation.
Thank you so much for your presentations and good product. Make something ways to have great value for our planets, of course. Oke, karena ternyata my audience Indonesia semua, tapi ada dua tamu kita harus hargai. So I will bilingual language, okay? But not Japanese. Okay, the first, I would like to thank you to Mr. Ariel and Miss or Mrs. Miss, okay, sorry, Miss Rian Angeli. I will introduce myself. I am Dr. Wilhelmus Hari Susilo. I am head of postgraduates Magister Management FEB Y.A.I. Mudah-mudahan udah kenal saya ya. Kemudian juga I am a lecturer in business and management in marketing and data analytics, big data like Python, R, statistics, PLS. And then the first, we are sitting here. This the black is red and white is Philippines country. So we must change the position because we will make a harmony. So as society 5.0 is become realistic right now. It's very good. And then the second, we have business department in our students too. In graduate school, we have a young entrepreneur. And every semester in 6 months, we make a presentation their products in, products. Yeah. And they have a creative business too, and great innovation, I think. And for the postgraduates, magister or master management, we could the competition international too, like Thailand Kings competitions, John Morrison University competition at Canada. 1 month ago, I won a case competition for 2026 and February. That is for postgraduates. Because I'm lecturer in postgraduate, not graduate students, so I don't familiar all students maybe. It's never mind. And the third, I think this good collaboration in global without borderless, because we face the Society 5.0 and Industrial 5.0. So we must collaborate together. And we don't know, Ms. Devi, we don't have a program with collaborate to application next week, maybe, I don't know. You all Radolf. But I'm sorry, next week I must go to Hanoi. I will visit Vince University FinFest automatic full robotic industries. And we will visiting the entrepreneur medium low enterprises in Joachim, Hokim Lakes, French community in Hanoi, and Cat Village. They have many production in entrepreneur, young entrepreneur, maybe old entrepreneur too, because the old village there, and for tourism destination over there. Yeah, yeah. And then this is very interesting that your presentation in making business plan, starting from the traditionals, transforming in newest technology is amazing. Is for the society fine form is meeting for them. Okay, I think I'm not resume your presentation because we have a QA after I am presentation. Okay, thank you. Please, Mas Yuni, my presentation. The title, untitled? Okay. The first idea for my presentation is we discussed with Mrs. Dr. Y.A.I is Academic Affairs, Vice Dean, Faculty of Business, Economic and Business. She didn't come. Okay. That we must discussion about the provide nurturing and direction will benefit learners worldwide. That especially like challenge posed by Industry 5.0 and Society 5.0 that we currently face right now. Of course, we will, indeed, we stand out about the changes in short course in Canon Prager Business School, USA 2022. That is based that we could face the problem solving the business right now is very amazing. We learned 2022, now it's 2025. This is still relevant to go crisis, communication in business crisis right now. And then postgraduates, FAB, Y.A.I, we have the immersion master class at James Cook University, Singapore. We are sharing knowledge about the, like a colloquium, yeah, postgraduate and dissertation proposals. So we learn about the same things that you're making, explain it. Like the first, we must understand the research gaps in business is the important thing. But we have three types of gaps, research gaps. The first is business application research gaps. The second is the scientific research gaps based on the international SAG database journal. And the third gaps we explore from the theoretical gaps. In management, in organizational theory, we have learned about maybe almost 200 theories that we must learn in the postgraduates. It's very big theory, and we make edits for our students to making an exploration research gaps based on theoretical gaps. And the second, we also the same steps. We must making a literature review. We could making review based on Prisma methods. You familiar with Prisma methods? Yeah. or with the Gilal methods that we could comparative about many economics or management research model, and we will combine and choose the best models, or we choose two models for compare it where the best results. So we will use for the presentation is the best research in research business. And then after that, we conduct the methodologies. So we choose, why we choose the three of methods that we aware. The first is qualitative research. The second is quantitative research, and the third is mixed methods. It's different with the triangulation research. Triangular research is combine the data of qualitative and quantitative, not the process. If we use the process, is called the mixed methods. It could be starting with qualitative research first, or the quantitative research first. If we use the qualitative research first, we must finding the premises with the recent phenomenon, like my papers. I will expose you there. In quantitative research, we must testing entire hypothesis that we build based on the quantitative research framework. So the research will be accomplishment. It's relevant to, in strategic management, we know about the FUCA as last before, and right now we should face the BANE problems in strategic management. So we must doing as well as good research with many methods that we have. And difference, the thesis or dissertation that concentrate in strategic management is many tools to use that to understand and to explore, so we have solved the problem. And the phase 4, we doing research and result and discussion is the same things. And last, we have discussion and conclusions, limitation, implication maybe, and limitation is very important too, because we must deliver our result to next researchers or scholars. So they will citate or reference our results. It's very important for them to sustainable research. It's the same things that we face in business school. So in Hanoi, I will visiting the Finns University, the one of the biggest university business school in Hanoi. Yeah, it's very big campus. And then the stand of active scores in magister or master students that we have subject of immersion master classes. Yeah, it's very our occasion. It's the best thing that our student making their knowledge open-minded and reskilling. We call this about competency. Yeah, but in theory, reskilling, upskilling, not up competencies. In Indonesia, this phrase use competency because the competency have certified. Skill not have certified. So in Indonesia, we call certified. And then we always have subject of international publication in international journal to develop and how to become entrepreneur with distinctive and reliable entrepreneurial leadership qualities. The leadership is one of the focus in the world. How develop our leadership to face 5.0 in industry or in society, because they have among specific characteristics. Like a leadership, we could base on the upper echelon theory. Upper echelon theory conduct to the well characteristic expertise and experience before they have one best position for the future. We must get exploration by upper echelon theory. But in my paper, I will discuss in resources advantage theory by Selby Dehan. It's one of the great theory in marketing science. So I always deliver to my students to understand what the premise of this theory. If you knowing well about the premise in the theory, you will have a research theoretical gaps well. Yeah, it's the truth. And mass exploration with ontological, axiological, and epistemological. These have three philosophies in science to develop in postgraduate students' learning. Okay, my introduction about the Industry 5.0 signifies crucial shifts with industrial landscapes. Y.A.I, this states ongoing learning and ability to adapt a new knowledge and skill. The reference not write about new knowledge and competency, but skills. We have skill, but we don't have certified competencies. We are nothing. Yeah. It's very important for business, younger business, and businessmen and business girl, of course, to have certified in competency. In Indonesia, many competency is too much. One of the important competency is business risk. Yeah. It's very high competency for CEO, director, maybe general manager, officer. It's very important that you must have certified in business risk. Yeah, it's the best thing. Yeah. I discussed with my friend, the dean, Mr. Daniel, Dr. Daniel in High Point University, America, USA, that the main problem in business school in America, in his faculty, is supply chain. They have many problems about the supply chains. Why? Supply chain is very important because many countries deliver product in America. When I shopping the clothes in factory outlets in America, the products from Indonesia, the product from Philippines, the product from Africa, the product from Vietnam. Where the USA product? I don't see. So it's very important. They have they need many suppliers from around the globe. It's very matter for there. Please, next. The goal of Industry 5.0 is four goals. The first goal is harmony. That the first time we discuss about our position. It's an harmony. And it's the meeting with the society in 5.0. The second is focus on social sustainability. That you explain your making a business plans. This meeting for that. And the third is the empower the workforce. Worker must have well-being. And apa itu kalau anak-anak Indonesia itu apa kerja yang nyaman gitu. Well-being, work from home, work from anywhere. Yeah, like yes, it's good. Work-life balance. I forget about that. Yeah, many employees in Indonesia need a work-life balance because of what? Because the economic growth is fluctuative. Yeah, because many fresh money always only sleeping in many banks. It's very dangerous for economic systems. The economic system not movable. Because of that, yeah. Because the money is staying in big banks, then there's not cycling of the investor. Maybe Mr. Cho will be edit about the fresh money. And the fourth is the upskilling and reskilling. Reskilling, not competencies. In theoretical, in human resources management, is difference. The skill and the competency is difference. When we facing the formal, officially in many corporations, the human resources development officer will ask to you what many kind of your competence you have. If you don't have a competency certified, you don't to accept working in that company. Because right now, the trust based on competency certified. Even our lecturer in Indonesia, we have a certified lecturer. I have, Mr. Cho have. That is indicate the trusted from the community. We must have certified. This is the characteristics of schools industry 5.0. And the society 5.0 envision the incorporation of advanced technology, pertain the receive trainings. The first important that we will employ in one office, we have training development, and the training have the stepping training because about the position of the task in office. For example, the first executive officer, they must have good communication, good looking, good speaking, soft speaking. It's very important. And the second is contribute to society centered around human needs. It's always emergence about the human needs. Maybe the traditional pace in our cycle living, they have needs difference from the digital. If right now it's very different, the needs and the wants too. It will be difference like that. Yeah, and that is the incorporation of advanced technology like AI, Internet of Things, and robotics. Do you know about the robotics will change our positions in lecturer? For example, like this. I cannot remember the theory of 15th theory. The robotic will easy to exploring that and make explanation and research based on 15th theory. But we human, maybe in our thesis or dissertation, we vary about 10, maybe 10 theory is too much. Tuh, mungkin adik-adik graduate tesisnya teorinya pakai 3, maybe only 3 theory is enough. Tuh. But if we doing learning together with robotics, IoT or AI, sekarang recent my students said that we doing tasks with my friend AI. Why it's easy to answer and making tasks in short time. It's very quickly. It's dangerous because of what? Because then didn't have human touch, human thinking, authentical ID. They didn't have. We have as a human. It's a difference. Beware about the robotics. Right now, the customer service in many expo have robotic everywhere. They are moving every space. We could conversation with that robots. They not use human anymore. I was visiting the business expo in Singapore, in Thailand, in Malay, and Bangkok. There's no human to make explaining to us. The robot. It's very dangerous about that. Yeah. But yeah, it's because we facing the society 5.0, we must make harmony with the robot. We must working together with the robot, and robot to robot, robot to human, human to human. We must make harmony. Next, we move one slide more. Next. Next. Yeah, the global higher education phases. The first, in Indonesia, we have decrease in student enrollments right now. Why? I don't understand the competitive in higher education in Jakarta. There is many business school in Jakarta. It's very dangerous if we don't aware about the competitive edge and we do not make well planning for facing that. It's very dangerous. And the second is raising operational expenses because IDR is fluctuative too with dollars, with Singapore dollars, USD dollars. In Indonesia, we compare always with USD dollars. And the third is need to adapt to changing technological. It's very important. Yeah, not only to adopt technology, we must cope the language. Beware about that. If you don't know about the language from the technology come from, it's very dangerous. Yeah, we must doing that. This is the characteristics of Industry 5.0. And finally, educational requirements is more comprehensive and more difficult. Why? Because in national scope, we have national accredited. In global, have global accredited too in our institution. So we must doing two accreditations, national and global. If we would go to the internalizations like this, because it's make trust to the global planet, of course. Next, slide 10. Yeah. Oh, okay, 10 minutes. Thank you, Bu Dewi. Don't worry. The integration of techno, digital science, and industry have three pillars to steer. It's very important, I must explain. The first is foundations elements of Industry 5.0 consists of human centricity. The first still humans. But in reality, the robotic, IoT, AI is almost all robotic system. But we can avoid that. We must adaptation with the robotics. The second is sustainability improvements. And the third is resilience industrial frameworks. The framework is very important in industrial. Why? Because based on the well-industrial framework, they need human too. Many workforce that mass absorption in corporations. Okay, next 14. 14, please. The crucial soft skills, we explain the soft skill. Yeah, required for successful in the context of Industry 5.0 for future career. The swift transitions from Industry 4.0 to Industry 5.0. The first pertains to the digital transformation of manufacturing. The second, achieve it through the integration of cyber-physical systems. The third, Internet of Things, IoT, is always make domination. And the fourth is the data analysis, which collective fosters what's interconnected and efficiency production process. The data, we must doing decision based on the data. Without missing value in data, it's very dangerous. In the self-management skills involved, we must have the task management that context to self-management skills. The first is task management, and then times management, detail management, organizational skills, responsibility management, capacity for consistency, goal regulation, serial following skill, decision-making skills. And then the first information processing, we could have an innovation skill. It's the first. That your explanation, the innovation skills. And the second is abstract thinking, creativity, artistics. Could you imagine that robotic doing creativity and artistics? Could you imagine that? Yeah, please. And cultural competence. And then impulse regulation, have emotional resilience skills, stress regulations, capacity for optimism, anger management. This is very important, anger management. And, sorry. And then ethical competence. The first is cooperation skill, teamwork, capacity of trust. It's trust. It's ethics. What the ethics? The trust. And perspective taking, capacity for social warmth. And the last is energy regulation, have a social engagement skill, leaderships. It's very important too. Leadership skill, persuasive, conversational and expressive. This is a skill that we must involve for the future emphasis Industry 5.0. And I will explain the premise, the 19th slide page. Yeah, thank you. The foundation of premise from the resources advantage theory by Selby Dehan is the grand theory in marketing science. They have 9 premises. We found in our paper we have 28 premises, more than the grand theory from RA theory. We have novelty premises in this paper. We doing this paper only 1 week. The first is demand is heterogeneous across industry, within industry and dynamics. The second, consumer information imperfect and costly. The third, human motivation is constrained self-interest seeking. The fourth, the firm's objective is superior financial performance. And fifth, the firm's information is imperfect too and always costly. And the sixth, literally, the firm's resources are financial, physical, legal, human, organizational, informational, and relational. The 7 resources characteristics are heterogeneous and imperfect mobile. 8, the role of management is to recognize, understand, create, select, implement, and modify strategies. And the last, competitive dynamics are disequilibrium provoking with innovation indigenous. And our finding, based on the NVIVO software, we gained the exploration text search based on Society 5.0. Next, and higher education is many point of words, career and engagement for students. We have many things. And finding the new model, slide 26. We have finding the new model for future research. 26, please. Yeah, it's our finding in model for future research. And slide 28, our new premise. We only choose the 6 premise for priority from 28 our premise finding. The first, the accreditation for advanced learnings holds substantial importance, serving a symbol of significant recognition in higher education. It's the importance is accreditation, both of the national and international certified. And the second, curricula should be aligned with the needs of the industry 5.0. And the third, recognition and endorsement of career prospects. The lecturers must making some motivation for students to gain well the tax for the future in nation or international corporations. The fourth is link and match industry encompasses a well-established environment, and then the application of intellectual capital based on Society 5.0 education frameworks. And the last six, students' engagement in higher education is driven by the principle of Society 5.0. Is our finding in this research. Okay, because of time, thank you so much for your attention. So we still have 30 minutes for question and answer. I hope the question only for my friends from Philippines. Please, to explore difference about making business plan or canvas business in Indonesia to compare with Philippines, please.
Thank you to our speakers for the inspiring and insightful presentations. Okay, guys, now we open to question and answer sessions with students. If you have any questions, please raise your hand. Our team will assist you with the microphone.
Okay, so please kindly mention your name and department or major before asking your question, and let's make this session interactive and engaging. Okay.
Hello, my name is Hazrat Taifur Biki. I'm from Faculty Management of Business. My question is, as you mentioned before, Misamis University has several products to be implemented. May I ask, how does the university select its students' product ideas? And for example, if there are 10 candidates who submit their product ideas, how does the university choose one candidate from those 10?
That's a wonderful question. Thank you, Mr. We have a process in creating the business plan. So we choose who would be the best presenter, best product, before we send that certain participant in a national competition. So basically, the students will present their products with the faculty in our university, and the different panel members will choose between who is the best products that will be sent to a competition in the national level. So it will take a different process, a long process, from the creation to the presentation in the university, down to the selection of the different participants to be competing in the national level. So I think, do I answer the question that you raised? Thank you.
Okay, who's next?
Okay, just collect your question first, my dear student. All right, in the presentation, it's very good for Ms. Rian that encourage the youth for making innovation. That their innovation is very good, and then very supporting for sustainability actually. Well, I have attention that any constraint before that there is any theoretically and then practically, then there is any gap in it. Yeah, so how to solve such kind of gap? What kind of gap it is? And then how to solve it? For instance, like in Indonesia, maybe we have so many gaps, like politically, like we have any infiltration or any any yeah, this kind of enforcement from other party or something like that. So in Indonesia we have special word meaning cawe-cawe. Yeah, cawe-cawe meaning some the power, some people who has a power, and then hey, do not do that, do not do this, something like that. So this is like the gap between theory and practically. So I don't know in the Philippines, and then is that any gap like that or something else, or maybe just because of the inflation of economy that make it a gap or something like that. And then the most important thing is how to solve that problem, because when I saw the results, it's very good, like a tumbler from bamboo, and then Band-Aid for I don't know what kind of yeah, kind of from tree or flower of tree or something like that. So it's wonderful, but we would like to know how to get rid of from the problem of the such kind of gap. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Choi, for your very comprehensive question. Please, Miss.
Okay, thank you for that very hard question. I think we have the same problem in the Philippines, that the rich controls the poor. Yeah. But in our case, we try to bridge the gap between theory into practice by having this business plan. The experience that they have could bridge the gap between how you can apply those practices or those theories that we teach to our students into a real world scenario. So basically, how can you create the business itself from the creation of the product down to the implementation or the creation of the business itself, and then the product, the selling itself. So I think it's based on experience. That's why we can bridge the gap between theory and the practice.
So the result is speak by itself.
Yeah, yeah.
So the constraint or any power that involved with that will be disappear by itself. Yeah. So the result is talking itself that hey, this is the result that can solve the problem, and so that the result is implementation of sustainability, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. That's very
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone else? Mungkin ada teman-teman yang mau nanya lagi.
My name is Andika Raffi Widianto, majoring management. Based on this collaboration between University Y.A.I and Misamis, the question is, will the program from Misamis be implemented at Y.A.I University to accommodate business ideas from Y.A.I student?
That would be our plan to teach how did we create the business plan so that you can also create that one. You can apply. So I think it would be a discussion between the faculty members of University Y.A.I and but we are willing to give you the information on how we created our business plans so that you can also apply that one in your own end. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I will edit a little. For more detail, you could contact Ibu Dewi, yeah, Ibu Dewi, for more detail for the involves the collaboration program. If the postgraduate students will involve you, they could contact me. We have many programs in postgraduates, like immersion program in Hanoi, Vietnam 2026 on April. But if graduate students will accompany us, we are welcome to. We are visiting the big university in Hanoi, and then we will have master class in Hanoi Ambassador, and then we will visiting the technological expo in Hanoi too, and fourth we will visiting the FinFest cars and motorcycle. And fifth, we will visiting the small medium enterprise UMKM di Hanoi Lakes Hokkien, daerah jajahan Prancis yang begitu hidup entrepreneurnya, young entrepreneurnya banyak. About 2020, I went to Hanoi. I look many younger people doing business, like they're selling current selling, about tour leaders, about driver ojol, ada juga di Hanoi ya. Many things you could make comparison in learning in Hanoi too. We are welcome to graduate students. Thank you. Okay, of course, I will contact you before April.
Is there any other questions? Because we still have some minutes left. Okay.
Hello, my name is Ilhan Muhammad Fazlur Rahman. I'm from Faculty Management of Business. My question talking about Industry 5.0. My question is, how can higher education institution effectively balance technological advance brought by Industry 5.0 with the need to maintain essential human value, ensure equitable access, and prepare students for the evolving demands of the workforce? Thank you.
Untuk saya? Okay. Thank you. Mas siapa tadi?
Ilham, Mbak.
Ilham, ya, Mas Ilham graduate ya?
Ilhan.
S1 ya?
Iya.
S1 ya, oke. Okay. Dari penjelasan about the skills tadi, banyak skills yang harus di-maintain dan dimiliki. Tadi saya jelaskan bahwa kita tidak hanya perlu skill, tapi kompetensi. I'm sorry, I'm in Indonesian. Many competency in Indonesian certified. You must have that. You in concentrasi in what? In marketing or this semester, yeah? Not in concentrates right now. Okay, it's global, yeah. You can make choosing about that. human resources development, marketing, accounting management, and then financial management. That's right. To phases 5.0 industrial, you should have many competency, like there's four skills that you must adopt. You must good adaptation many newest technology avant-gardes. You must learning about the software data analysis avant-garde too. You must doing with yourself about the immersion program, publication, international program. You make friend with university Misamis students too. It's very good. You could making new products with from your hobby. Mungkin is the first you could doing. Hobinya apa? Hobi kamu apa? You don't have hobby? Oh no. Yeah. Automotive, yeah. You could sell your car first in your garage and make money from that, from your garage. It's the first step starting easily to make a new business from hobby. You could not thinking about everything anywhere, any place. Is no need. In entrepreneurial science, the hobby first for your small business and making new brand. You miss building your brand for your products. I think that's it. Thank you so much for your good questions. Untuk jelasnya bisa datang ke lantai 3 di MMFEB ya. Kita discuss more deeper because it's limited time to discussion. Only 5 minutes. One more question.
Teman-teman masih ada kesempatan untuk satu pertanyaan lagi ya. Mungkin
Okay, thanks for the opportunity. My name is Angel, and I'm from Faculty Economy and Business. Okay, now I want to ask, searching between University Persada Indonesia and Misamis University Philippines. The question is, how does Misamis University promote innovation and sustainability in student entrepreneurship project? Thank you.
Thank you for that question, Miss Angel. As what I have said earlier, we tend to create a product that is sustainable, so that is in line with the United Nations SDGs. So we try to encourage our students to create a product that would address those SDGs. So that's why I think the product that they would be making can address the SDGs, and that would be sustainable for our future. So I think that would be all. Thank you.
Okay, so I think that's all about our Q&A session right now, and please give applause to both of the speakers here.
Thank you to our participants for the questions and to our speakers for the wonderful answer.
And Kayla, I think as we have come to the end of this event today, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the organizing committee, we would like to express our deepest gratitude to all speakers, participants, and guests joining in this auditorium today.
Let's take one final group photo to celebrate these meaningful partnerships between Universitas Persada Indonesia Y.A.I and Misamis University.
Okay, so all participants can stand up to take a group photo once again.
Kena. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, and Kayla, we've been spending a lot of time here joining this general rector with Misamis University, and I'm Ivan Ardiansha and my friend.
I'm Kayla Onassis.
And see you at the next event and good afternoon.
Thank you. Terima kasih Bapak.
Selfie dulu kita. Boleh Bapak.
Bapak mau tengah aja. Bapak tengah, Bapak tengah.